Two separate instances led up to the video that you're about to watch. Number one is, ever since I made this video here, showing how I basically just drive the car around, many people wished for a follow-up. And number two is that I am, well, blessed, shall we say, to live in a city with what is referred to as a green wave. Meaning that if you stick to the speed limit on the main road, then you can just pass through all the traffic lights with every one of them being green. You don't ever have to stop, in theory. And that's where real life happens. The road can be under construction, people drive in erratic ways, there is traffic, people driving faster, slower, whatsoever. And that's where I like to play a little game and try to still hit that green wave through town and try to compensate for everything that happens on the way, and when I have to slow down somewhere, then I'm going to have to speed up somewhere else and, weave my way through the traffic and see to hit every green light. This video shows just that. I found it rather entertaining. Bear in mind, however, that this was just an impromptu case where I just happened to make it through town in the green light. It was actually the first time, to be honest. The sun was just going down, so the light was kinda iffy and the window wasn't the cleanest, so there are a few spaces where the sun is just blinding the camera. Regardless, I'm just going to let this video run through without any commentary and have you watch it if you're interested. And once you're through it, we're going to meet on the other side. Well, I hope you found that rather entertaining. I certainly did, and I think it perfectly describes what I love most about driving an old car. Because old cars need you to plan ahead. They're not as quick and agile and peppy as modern cars, and so you have to use the advantage of sitting so high up and look way, way ahead and see what's going on. If somebody's just, going in front of you and cutting into your line, you're not going to stop or brake or do anything. You're just going to weave out of him and overtake him or try some other route. And that's basically what I see is how they drove back in the day too. There weren't as many rules, obviously. Sometimes there weren't even lanes clearly marked, but it was just one widespread path of asphalt. And people just arranged each other and looked at each other or gave hand signals to signalize to the other what's about to happen. And I think that just makes for a much more fluent and a more natural type of movement in traffic, which can be advantageous when there is a lot going on, because traffic lights, they're fixed, they don't think, they just get rules and they act accordingly to those rules. But in these days, people rarely ever, communicate with each other. Back in the day, like today, even in, say, India, for example, there are many crossings which don't even have a traffic light, and people just look each other in the eye and tell them, I want to go there, you want to go there, alright, let's go around each other. And, well, as sad as it seems, today people seem to like to hide in their cars with stained glasses and not look at each other, rather communicate through the horn. Back in the day, people communicated with the horn a lot. But it was more to warn each other, to say, I am here, and, don't do anything stupid right now, but not to express aggression or anything. Probably that too, granted. But, it's just a different way of approach, and I found that, well, to just be plain fun, to swim in the traffic and go with the traffic and not try and go against it and say everybody's stupid. No, everybody's human, and I am too. And the same thing that works, say, in a supermarket with everybody with their cart working around each other also works in the streets if you're just that wee bit careful. What you're missing out on entirely, of course, is an inside perspective of what I am doing while I'm driving around. My head is constantly rotating left and right, looking around me, because you can't just drive around and cut everybody off and be an asshole. You have to keep in mind that there is a free space left to you if you want to move over there, and well, that's what you have to do, especially much in a car like this, which just consists of dead angles everywhere. Yeah, that's just my 50 cents on the opinion. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time. Bye bye, thanks for watching.